Greetings and welcome back. Welcome back to my channel for another video. Happy Monday again, and perhaps it is Tuesday, depending upon where you are on the globe. Now, I reported on this horrible, horrible story some time ago, and now it is in the hands of our court system. This monster, in my opinion, Jarvis Butts, is on trial for the alleged unaliving of then 13-year-old Nazia Harris. Now, I'm going to give for the consideration of my audience a trigger warning. Again, I am giving you a verbal trigger warning as it relates to the context of this particular case. So if you are sensitive and triggered as it relates to wrongdoings towards minors, and trust me, we have many, many situations all around us, actually on YouTube, maybe at the hands of some of your favorite content creators. So we will travel to Detroit, where 42-year-old Jarvis Butts is being charged with first-degree premeditated unaliving, second-degree criminal. This is going to be difficult to get through. Minor abusive actions and being involved in an inappropriate relationship with Nazia Harris. Now, those of you that have been following this case, remember that Nazia Harris was last seen on January 9th of 2024 as she exited her school bus. She had not been seen since. However, there had been speculations by many that Jarvis Butts might have something to do with this. Now, there had been speculations and rumors that he had SA'd or attempted to SA other minors. This case has been deemed to be a blueprint, if you will, of the amount of work that still needs to be done to protect our young girls, especially our young Black girls. Now, Judge Aaliyah Sabri referred to Jarvis Butts as a monster and added that Nazia was neglected and that he took full advantage of that. As I mentioned, Jarvis Butts, and I'm going to say allegedly, had been charged with SA of two other minors in two separate cases. But the sick part, the part that makes me really, really angry, is the aunt, Shannon Harris, who took the stand and said she found inappropriate messages on IG or Instagram between both Jarvis Butts and Nazia Harris. Well, this is the sick part. The entire case is sick. And I do believe, in my opinion, Jarvis Butts should not be the only one on that stand. Shannon Harris has 5 children by Jarvis Butts. And you can't convince me she did not know about these other cases. And if she did not, then shame on her because, in my opinion, when you're, especially these days and times, with all of the stories that we've seen and heard from strangers and perhaps family members, that you don't check or vet with whom you date and especially with whom you decide to share a bed with. So again, Shannon Harris has 5 children by this man. And unfortunately, it has been alleged that Nazia Harris was with child, allegedly by Jarvis Butts, which could have been, and I'm not stating this because I'm not an investigator and I have absolutely nothing to do with this case. I'm just reporting on it. That could have been, if indeed he is guilty of this heinous crime, a possible motive. In my opinion, the family failed her. The system failed her. Unfortunately, Nazia Harris is just one. There are hundreds, perhaps thousands of Nazia Harrises here and abroad. I pray for those who truly loved and cared about Nazia Harris that she's found so some semblance of peace, if that's even possible, can be found with the family and loved ones, again, of those who truly cared and loved about her. And let this be a lesson to men and women alike. Do the legal route, your background checks on people that you're meeting and deciding to share a bed with and deciding to have children with. This man, in my eyes, is a monster, but he's not the only one. Something has to be done. Again, this case is in court. You can follow it, and I will definitely be going live on this later after I'm able to gather more information. But it's been just now a little over a year since this little girl, this beautiful little girl, which I did not show her photo for obvious reasons. I mean, I honestly could have, but I just decided not to. It's just heartbreaking. And this is a picture of Jarvis Butts. Another photo of Jarvis Butts. And another photo of the court proceeding. Please, everyone, pay attention to with whom you allow in your circle. I understand people don't want to be alone. Some people do. I'm one of them. I guess because of my age, but you're speaking and children, the children is what is important here. And they're being failed by the school systems, by the guidance counselors, not all. So I want to be clear with that, but by many of them. I pray for justice for little Nazia Harris and all the Nazia Harrises and the young boys that go missing too. Let's not forget about them. Please, please share this video. Leave any comments you may have. Thank you.